Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meditation Wave. My name is Pina, and I'd like to thank you for checking us out. And I'd like to thank Healthletica for keeping us spiritually together while we continue to physically distance. So if you haven't already done so, please come meet me on your mat. And remember that this is your yoga practice and you're practicing from home. So take advantage of that. Grab a pillow to sit on, grab a blanket for Shavasana, or a towel to roll up and place under your knees when we're lying down in corpse pose. Just anything to make you more comfortable in your own home. Tonight we'll be practicing in a mindful manner, and we'll be using our yoga movements and our breath and some mudras, and we will use our practice to watch our true authentic selves unfold as we practice. Yoga should never hurt, so if you're feeling sharp pain or pinching anywhere when you're in a posture, you need to release that posture right away. So as always, I would like to express that we're not in the same room, so I really need to trust that you will honor where you're at tonight as you come to the mat. And it doesn't matter if you did yoga this morning or yesterday, every single time you come to the mat is a brand new experience, and you let go of everything else before. And we have to really, the best thing we could do for ourselves is honor where we are at the moment that we come to our mat. Okay, great. So we are going to start in easy pose. So our back is up straight and our legs can be crossed in lotus, in half lotus, or if that's too much strain on your low back, you can extend your legs out in front of you, and we will engage the Gyan Mudra, the Mudra of knowledge. So thumb and forefinger lightly pressed together, other three fingers up, palms up, and your hands rest on your thighs or on your knees. And your eyes are gently closed. Relax the jaw, shoulders down away from the ears, release the belly. And we'll take a few moments to center ourselves. And the quickest way we do that is by closing our eyes and turning our focus inward to observe the movement of our breath. And as you watch your breath, can you sense your true self? Can you sense a part of you that is not your body and is not your thoughts? There's a space between where one thought ends and another thought begins. There's a tiny yet infinite space at the end of one thought and just before the next thought begins. And in that infinite space is where you reside, the real, authentic you. And as we're seated here comfortably on our mat, feeling our sit bones supported, I'd like you to drop your head Drop down and feel a stretch in the back of your neck, across the top of your shoulders, and we'll just begin to try to release any tension that's collected in our bigger joints and our bigger muscle groups to prepare for meditation. And your eyes are still closed. And as your head is down, you're breathing evenly. And I'd like you to bring your awareness into the base of your spine, into your root chakra. And just notice that there's an energy center there. And with an inhalation, straighten up, shoulders down, back is straight. And with an exhalation, extend your legs forward. Place the soles of your feet together, and then bring your feet closer to your body. And the closer you bring your feet, the deeper the stretch you'll feel in your hips. You can release Gyan, open your eyes. And let's try another mudra. Let's try prana, which is the life force mudra. Ring finger and baby finger against your thumb. Other two fingers are up. And again, turn your palms upward. Place your hands on your thighs, on your ankles. Your soles of your feet are together. You're moving your feet closer to your body for a deeper stretch. Eyes are closed, shoulders down away from the ears. And again, drop your head, drop your shoulders. Feel that stretch a little lower down your spine, perhaps in your mid-back. And your awareness is back in the base of your spine, your root chakra. And I'd like you to imagine there are roots actually growing from your spine, down your legs, the soles of your feet, and into the earth. And these roots anchor you to Mother Earth. And I'd like you to imagine a green healing energy rising up from the earth, up through your roots, into the soles of your feet, your legs, up your spine. And it's healing as it goes, reducing any pain or any inflammation you feel in your body, up in your shoulders, your neck, into the base of your skull, and now down the front of your body, your face, your chest, your abdomen, and down the front of your legs, and back out through the soles of your feet into the earth. And this healing energy is there for you to use whenever you need it. It's abundant and never ending. And with an inhalation, straighten your back. Place your head at center. The neck is relaxed. Your eyes are gently closed. And with our hands in the prana mudra, the mudra of life, which restores your chi, restores your energy. Let's think about the earth for a moment and think about and acknowledge all of the suffering that's happening. And providing a space where we can extend our compassion to our fellow humans whether their suffering is from illness or loss, whether it's from abuse or trauma. Let us acknowledge the pain and encourage humanity and let them know that although this may not be our journey today, we walk with you, we walk beside you. And again, with an inhalation, release the mudra. Exhalation, extend the legs out in front of you. And slowly make your way onto your hands and knees. So nice big hands placed underneath the shoulders in a straight line, and your knees aligned with your hips. So you're in a tabletop position now. And I'd like you to mindfully release your spine, vertebra by vertebra, so that it hangs in a U shape. And if you kind of wiggle your hips around, you'll catch those last couple of vertebrae in your lumbar spine, and you'll be able to decompress those as well. And I'd like you to just stay in this position, just decompressing the spine, releasing any tension that has collected there as well. And this should feel really good to open up those spaces between the vertebra of your spine. And just let your spine hang. And then with an inhalation, the spine curls up like a cat. And exhalation, release back down into that U shape. With an inhalation, the spine comes up, the hips come forward, the shoulders go back. And exhalation, the spine releases back down. The head comes up so that you feel a nice tug down the front of your body. And I'd like you to do that a few more times, following the movement of your own breath. Inhale up and exhale back down. And really make sure that the movement is coming from your spine so that you're using your core and your back core muscles to lift and mindfully lower the spine back into a U shape. And a couple more. Nicely done. And back to tabletop. And now we will drop down onto our belly and place our chin on our hands as we prepare for Sphinx pose. And Sphinx is a very ancient posture, and traditionally in all of the old writings, it's said to have amazing properties and benefits for our body and for our physical well-being. So it's known to create heat in the body and destroy disease and awaken Kundalini energy. So we've done the mudra prana mudra, which stimulates our chi, and now the Sphinx pose is going to also awaken latent energies in our body. And so we'll start from our feet. So the tops of your feet are down on the floor. Your soles of your feet are facing the ceiling. Your feet are slightly apart. Your legs are slightly apart. You're going to contract the buttocks, protecting your lower back. Your pelvis is glued to the floor. And as we move up the body, you're going to extend your forearms on the ground, hugging your arms close to your body, elbows underneath the shoulders, and you're automatically going to feel an intense kind of curve in your low back, and you'll be up like a sphinx. So your forearms are out in front of you, your eyes are downward cast, and you're gazing at a point about a foot in front of your mat. And if you can stay here for 5 or 6 breaths, it's very beneficial. If it's too intense, release back down onto your chin. Okay? But if not, let's stay here and breathe through. Nice, even breaths. Remember to hold your buttocks tight. Press your pelvis down against the floor. And your neck is long and relaxed. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. As you breathe through. And let's do one more breath. Inhale, exhale. And as you exhale, extend your arms, release the pose, extend your arms down across the sides of your body, palms facing up, and drop your head, drop your right ear down onto your mat. And now you're going to release all the tension in your body by letting your shoulders flop forward. Your feet can fall away from each other, and relax every single muscle in your body and just release all the tension that posture caused in your body. Eyes are closed. You relax the jaw. Breathe evenly here. Release the tension. Let your shoulders flop forward. And one more breath, and then we'll lift the head and drop your left ear down onto your mat. And once again, release everything down. Let gravity pull you down onto the mat. Relax the jaw. And throughout the day, you should be telling yourself, relax the jaw. That's also very beneficial. You don't need to hold on to all this tension that we tend to create in our body. So if we mindfully, throughout the day, 2 or 3 times a day, remind ourselves, release the jaw, release the belly. Beautiful. Now mindfully make your way onto your back. And we're going to place our feet on the floor. Our knees are pointing to the ceiling. Arms out like a T or a cross. And we're going to mindfully drop both knees over to the right while we turn our head to look toward our left shoulder. And only if that's not causing any tension in your neck. If you feel too much tension, you can leave your head at neutral, just at center. And once again, now this is a very passive posture, so gravity does most of the work here. And my yoga guru used to say, it's as if you're falling asleep. Mindfully move from one vertebra to the next as you slowly move down your spine, releasing any tension there. Release any tension in the hips. Notice how much you're holding on to even after 20 minutes of yoga. Just release the jaw, close the eyes, breathe. You're massaging your internal organs in the supine twist. It's very beneficial for your digestion, if you have stomach problems. And I'd like you to bring your awareness into your chest, your heart chakra. Feel how open it is with your arms outstretched in this way. And imagine a green light emanating from your chest. And feel how your throat chakra is also activated in this posture. And your throat chakra is usually blue. So imagine a blue light emanating from your throat as we activate the subtle energies in our body. And now mindfully raise your knees up to center while you bring your head back to center. And then mindfully drop both knees over to the left while you turn your head to look toward your right shoulder if you can. And again, start at the top of your spine, the base of your skull, and slowly move down. Breathe down your spine, releasing any tension you find anywhere along the spine. And then into the hips. And be aware of your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Feel the openness there. Is your jaw clenched again? Release the jaw. It's as if you're falling asleep. Passive posture. And you breathe. And now last breath here. And now move your head back to center and your knees back up to center. And clasp your knees with your hands. So bring your arms out of the T posture. Clasp your knees and make these little circles with your knees, going in a clockwise direction and massaging all the tension out of your lower back. Just giving yourself a little back massage. Who needs a masseuse, right? And now turn and little circles counterclockwise. Keeping your hands on your knees, moving them around, taking out any kinks. And bring your knees back to center. And now with both hands, one hand on each knee, I'd like you to mindfully open your knees and bring them to either side of your body, opening up your hips, exposing your sacral chakra. And this is a very vulnerable position as we open our private area to the sky. There's a lot of insecurity, there's a lot of shame associated with the sacral chakra. There's a lot of vulnerability associated with it. And it's not our fault. It's something that's been ingrained in us and it's entrenched in our psyche. As we grow up, we're told by adults to sit with our legs closed or protect the family jewels or never show your private parts. So this is a very vulnerable position because of all of that attachment to those themes. But the sacral chakra is actually the seat of our creativity. It's where we allow joy to come into our lives. It's where we allow love to come into our lives and pleasure to come into our lives. So if we keep this area of our body tight and closed and covered, how can we ever be authentic? How can we ever be vulnerable enough to attract true creativity and true love and true joy? So vulnerability and authenticity and creativity and love, they go together. And I truly believe you can't have one without the other. So I'm challenging our ingrained beliefs and saying, don't have to believe those anymore if they don't serve us. And mindfully now use your hands to bring your knees back together. And with an exhalation, bring your legs down onto your mat as we prepare for our corpse pose. And here's a chance to grab a blanket and cover yourself up, or roll up a towel, or place a pillow under your knees for assisted shavasana. And we'll just bring ourselves down to our mat. And your eyes are closed. And let your feet fall away from each other and your legs are just far enough apart so that your lower back is free of pressure. And you can turn your head from side to side or lift the shoulders off the mat and bring them back down again, just to release any last pressure in the neck or shoulders. Your arms are slightly away from your body, palms facing up. Tuck your chin slightly. Relax the forehead. Release the bridge of the nose. Relax all the muscles of the face. Your eyes are gently closed. Let your eyes sink deep into their sockets. Relax the jaw. Let the tongue fall to the back of the mouth. Release the muscles of the throat. Release the neck. Relax the shoulders. Let them sink onto the mat. Feel the relaxation in your neck and your shoulders. And feel that relaxation move down your arms, into your biceps, into your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, Relax the palms and the backs of the hands. And let that relaxation flow out your fingertips. Relax the back of the skull. Relax the neck and move slowly down the spine, releasing each vertebra one by one. And feel that relaxation in your hips. Feel your lower back open like a flower. Relax the buttocks. Relax the thighs, the legs, the knees. Relax the calves and the shins. Release any tension in your ankles, in the arches of your feet, the tops of your feet, and let the relaxation flow out your toes. Release the chest. Relax the rib cage. Relax the abdomen. And if the abdomen is soft, you'll feel it rising, falling with the movement of your breath. And feel the breath, how it flows like waves washing up on a beach. Your breath is cool as it enters and warm as you exhale. And feel your whole body move with each passing breath. And bring stillness to your mind. Release anything that existed before this very moment. Imagine your thoughts as big, fluffy, white clouds floating in an endless blue sky. And watch your thoughts just drift away. And tonight I'll leave you in Shavasana because you're at home and you have no place to go. And you may want to meditate longer or perhaps go to sleep. I've been told that people put on my meditation to help them fall asleep, so I'll not disturb you. And so bring your attention into your heart, in the middle of your chest. And think of all of those whom you love and everyone who loves you. Imagine their beautiful smiling faces. Hear their laughter in your ears. Or if it's a pet, imagine looking into their eyes and feeling their unconditional love. And now bring your awareness once again into your heart and think of all the things that you're appreciative of. The air that you breathe, your favorite book, a warm blanket, your comfy bed. Feel gratefulness in your heart for all the good things in your life. And now think about the theme of forgiveness. Buddha says holding resentment in your heart is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. Imagine what it would be like in your life to let go of resentment, to let go of past hurts, to release old pain. And perhaps forgiveness is too big a word for you right now, and that's okay. Perhaps you can think about the theme of forgiveness and imagine perhaps one day allowing yourself to let go of some things. And imagine what it would feel like to live with an open heart. And now bring your awareness back into your breath. Release the abdomen and feel the breath, how it flows. Your stomach rises with the inhale and contracts. Exhale. The rising and falling of your breath. And with each breath comes a healing energy. Comes in to your body, cleansing and renewing every cell. And when you awaken from your Shavasana, consider this theme of rebirth. When you came into your corpse pose, you let go of everything that came before. And when you awaken, you have the potential of being new, of being reborn. Because as you rest, your body heals, your cells regenerate, and everything is made new again. And as you sense the rising and falling of your breath, for the next few moments, with each breath, you sink deeper and deeper into the calm, into the healing feeling. Be safe, be nice. Namaste.